So 8.8 got released today, and they released the 8.9 notes on the PBE. Now for 8.9, the changes that are on the PBE right now are not final, but they're pretty much what we're going to see in patch 8.9. Like, they did change a few things between my last patch video and now, and I'll flash those on the screen right now. Nothing that was even really worth talking about. And so in this patch, they're buffing Rise. I'll try to do a full Rise gameplay when that hits live and I can actually play it in ranked and give you guys my opinion on it. But the main theme of this patch is the Doran's ring changes. So it no longer gives base mana regen, no longer returns mana on minion kill, now gives 5 mana per 5 seconds, and now gives 5 damage on hit versus minions. I do think the 5 damage on hit versus minions is kind of cool because naturally it's very easy for AD champs to last hit, whereas APs have a harder time last hitting until they can get levels and they can start using their abilities to wave clear. Personally, I prefer Darkseal on APs, and this change to Doran's is not making it look more attractive to me, except maybe on some champs, but I'm not really sure which ones yet. I'll be doing more gameplay videos and I'll try to break it down for like each champ. And so what they did is they pretty much looked at every champ that generally gets a Doran's ring and they buffed its mana pool and mana regen. One that I thought was interesting was Fiddlesticks. They buffed Fiddlesticks mana regen even though he never starts Doran's ring, so I guess that's inadvertently a buff to Fiddlesticks jungle. Same with Heimerdinger. When I play Heimerdinger top, I always start Darkseal, and his mana regen went from 1.2 to 1.6, so for me, I'll just notice that I'm getting more mana regen. They keep trying to buff Lux, and it's really weird to me. It's like a good portion of this patch and last patch goes to tweaking Lux's numbers slightly. It's like one of the balance team is a Lux main or something, I don't know. Lux is not strong in high elo, and these changes are not going to make her strong in high elo. She really doesn't do anything that another control mage can do better, and these slight changes are not going to affect that at all. Now this change I thought was really weird. So they nerfed Poppy's W movement speed and they nerfed her W armor and MR while increasing her E range by 50. Now this is another change that doesn't make any sense to me at all. No one plays Poppy, and so by that statement she's weak right now. The only buff they're giving her is a buff to a highly situational ability, so the fact that her E has 50 more range is going to allow her to knock people into walls easier, but the event of that happening is highly situational, meaning that it's not going to affect her core gameplay at all. The nerfs to W aren't really that noticeable, but it doesn't make sense why they would be nerfing her W, and she's obviously in a very weak place right now, so why would you even consider nerfing her in the first place? It doesn't make any sense at all. If anything, she needs huge buffs, and she needs some kind of change to one of her abilities to make her actually viable. They made Rod of Ages at max stacks give 20 more AP, and there's some other minor changes, but nothing worth talking about. I think the Poppy balance change is an example of the complete disconnect between the balancing team and the people that actually play the game. Like, coming from someone who mains top lane, I never see a Poppy in my game. If I do, it's a free lane, and I don't see there ever being a reason to play Poppy over a variety of other tanks that do exactly what she does, but better. And I think that's where League is kind of falling flat right now, is the fact that they don't understand that Poppy is literally unplayable right now, because there's literally 0% of games where you should ever be playing Poppy in any situation. And I'm sure some of you guys out there are like, dude, stop complaining. Like, why don't you just offer solutions? Like, why don't you say what should be done with Poppy? I'm not getting paid to do this. There's literally people getting paid salaries like it's their job to make this game balanced, and they're literally tweaking Janna's movement speed by 5, dude. Like, why is this guy getting paid? Like, is 5 movement speed gonna balance Janna? I could literally sit here for like 5 minutes and theory craft something that would make Poppy viable in some scenario, but my change is never gonna go through. I don't work for Riot. I have no pull at Riot. Riot actually hates me. They've banned multiple of my accounts. They're not gonna look at a change that I present and be like, wow, dude, we're gonna use that change. If anything, any change that I present, they're gonna shoot it down because they hate me. So me suggesting something is actually counterproductive. All I can do is sit here and look at what they're doing and criticize it, as I'm not in a position to balance stuff. All right, so I'm second pick. I'm open to get countered, but I'm just gonna pick Cassio. I think she's pretty safe. I'm gonna try running teleport this game for some lane pressure. One thing I've noticed is that I've been running Ignite lately, and I don't usually use it for laning. They countered me with Ari, who I think is pretty weak. Like, in terms of scaling, I just outscale her. Like, generally, I think late game I'll be doing more damage than her. I do have less mobility, and she can get picks, so I'll have to be careful about that. So here's my runes. I'm going water walking, and then I'm going some sustain for trading. They have a Kayn top against a Scion, which is absolutely awful. If the Scion's good, it's pretty much an auto win. We just farm and eventually we'll outscale them. Kayn and Udyr are basically the same champion. Like, they don't scale with tank items very well, whereas we have a hard scaling tank Scion. We also have a Janna Jinx, which could end up getting completely destroyed in the laning phase. Janna went Guardian, which I kind of like because she knows that she scales well, so she doesn't need greedy runes. And if they get ganked, this Guardian will help the Jinx get away because naturally she has no escape. And with Guardian, when you take damage, you and your ally get 20% increased movement speed, so it's really good against like all-ins if you're getting ganked. She took barrier though, that's kind of odd. Ari's playing very far up. It's very interesting. Got both those, that was good. I missed the easy one, okay. That was a good, well predicted That was a very well-predicted Q. Notice how she's running out of mana, though. Be careful if I was her. Wow, she's actually hitting everything. Oh my god, I can't believe she hit that charm. I'm about to flash that. What? That wasn't even gonna be that bad for me. I could have teleported back to lane. That's not gonna be a kill because she still has flash. Hopefully BS flash. Oh my god, dude. I didn't get assist on that. I am beating the Ahri in CS, thankfully, to that gank. But if not for that gank, I would be getting crushed right now. That was good. Nice little return kill, maybe? Yep, there we go. Oof. Now he just thinks I'm bad, so he tried to reach for some overbearing play that just wasn't going to work. When he came back to lane, he assumed I was really weak because he had an amp tome on me. I'm going to be completely honest, you guys. I have not been playing this game that much, so I think that's pretty much how that Ahri was able to make that play on me. This is my first game of League in probably around like 2 days, and I'm playing a role that I don't main. Oh, this guy's got his thing. This is a flash for sure. Does he not have flash? Okay, Lee must have bonus flash earlier or something. I'm gonna try to get on more of a routine where I play at least like a couple of games a day. The reason for me not playing League is mainly just because I've been working on my music channel so much the past few days, and I've been working on trying to like perfect a format, which I already did explain in my last video. That's kind of a thing where like once I figure out the format, then I won't have to change it for a while, if ever, really. So I'll really have no excuse from now on to not be playing as much. And you'll notice this game I'm going for a more defensive route, mainly because I think I scale better than Ahri, and I like to be having some defense so I can just... I'm gonna flash just immediately. Hopefully ground her so she can't W or ult on me. Wow, she ulted on me way too late. Might be a kill. Oh no. I queued the ground there. I was like panic. So one thing I did really well there is I grounded her so she couldn't ult on me again, which might have killed me. I don't think it would have because I have a lot of defense. I am going slightly too aggressive on her. I don't need to be taking these all-in trades. Like, yeah, it was good because I zoned her off the wave and I have 62 CS. She's got 39 now. I'm kind of just abusing her at this point. But at the same time, that was a little bit too close for my comfort zone. Ahri's coming from this side. Or I can zone her off this wave. She's only level 6 right now. She's not having the best game. She has like almost half my CS. She went from getting first blood to like getting dumped on my 33 CS. It's all right. We win late. Yeah, I'm with Jan on that. We don't need to like do anything crazy. That's kind of where my macro and my micro have been conflicting this game. Like I try to fight the Ahri really early on, which I didn't need to do. Like I could have just played it way more safe because I'm like 99% sure that we scale better and we will win a late game situation. Okay, we're getting a dive bottom. I'm just gonna like, assist that. I'm gonna walk this way so that any survivor, so I can pick off any survivors like the Ezreal. I'm walking bottom. I'm gonna make it there before Ahri. The Kayn does nothing, dude. That is a useless champion. Like we just need to go and fight this right now. Okay, this might be bad. Like ground them from the back. Oof, this could be really bad. I'm dead. Can I run away? No. There's 5 of them there. I was really unfortunate. Udyr showed up at like the perfect time. After Kayn TP'd, I probably should have backed off. What if we get first tower here? That'd be really good. Probably not though with Kayn top. We lose first tower. It's kind of unfortunate. It's not the end of the world though. It's not going to matter that much. Ahri's mid with pretty low HP. This is kind of odd. I don't know why she's here. Such low HP. Oh, she has a... We got Ahri flash and ult, so that's good. Oh, he caught the Ahri somehow. Okay. I don't know how the Ahri got caught by that. I think what happened is she just got greedy with her recall, and then he just, like, kind of followed her. He's getting caught. I'm going to try to help him. Okay, we can fight this for sure. We can for sure fight this. We have Jinx coming. We can do Herald. Just do Herald, yeah. Jinx got sold by Ezreal. That's not ideal. I'm like actually getting destroyed here. I don't know what happened. I honestly don't really know what happened there. We got Slime passive though. I'd kill this. It'd be worth it. Okay. Jesus. Okay, Sion got the thing though. That was good. I'm gonna have to blame Jinx on that one. Like, I don't know why she wasn't with the team there. She shouldn't be split pushing. And her getting caught led to us having to 4v5 that. Fire Dragon is up right now, and the Kayn's top. So I think we get that for free, which would be a really big deal. Yeah, Ezreal's level 10 somehow. That should not be happening because I just got level 10. And like for context, the Ahri's level 8. Somehow this Ezreal has just got an ungodly amount of experience. Flash that. Hope I get him here. Okay, good. It was worth it to flash because we just had to get that play done with fast because the dragon's up. The Scion actually TP'd and grabbed the Herald buff. That's actually crazy. It lasts forever then because the Scion died. And he teleported back to Baron Pit and then he picked up the Herald and it was still apparently there on the ground. So that was actually a pretty big play by the Scion, recognizing that the Herald, and then he died. I have double this Ari's farm. I think Lost Chapter here is good. I'll probably just end up getting Archangels and going for a mana synergized build. This item doesn't give any AP, but it does give mana, and so there is synergy with the mana build. I also have mana flow band, so there's more synergy there. Once Scion loses up, we can literally just go on them so hard. They don't really have a tank, and so looks like we might be able to just go on this, to be honest. The R is kind of low. Got a 3-man ult there. This Kane's grounded. I'm not really sure if he can do anything when he's... Oh, I think he can't Q if he's grounded. We should be winning this fight. I don't see how we can be losing this. The Lee is kind of off on the own, going for that one guy though. And the Lee got sold by the Kane. Okay, we actually don't outscale apparently. I think people just have bad items or something. I'm not really sure how the Jinx managed to die there. Like, she has a Scion frontline, so I'm not really sure how or why she's managing to get caught. This Jinx is really messing up. She didn't die at all in the laning phase really, and then all of a sudden team fights just started happening, and she just managed to die every team fight. I don't know what's going on with that. The Janna player is a bit questionable though, so it might have something to do with that. I don't really know. This actually might be a big play here. I don't mind ulti though. I have it up in 3 seconds. We actually win this, I think. Okay, that was good. We can actually Baron. I kind of wish Janna saved her ult though for the Baron. We can totally Baron. This guy has no ulti. Let's go Baron. Please just go Baron. This Kane can't do anything. Except just die. Janna, walk to us, dude. Why are you giving that guy an out? Why are you running away from us? He doesn't have smite. Like, what? Why would you walk away from the team there? We just go mid. Just go mid. We can just ignore towers with Scion. He definitely should have some MR. I'm not really sure why he's so armor stacked. I guess they have really... Their R is really behind, so I guess he doesn't really need MR. I'm gonna try to ult that. I missed the ult. I was trying to get just a random stun. Sometimes if you just ult someone, you can just... Sometimes with Cassio, you can just get really lucky and you can just stun them. And like, honestly, I don't need the ult for a counter engage right now anyways, so going for an aggressive ult's not that bad. Just gonna back this Lee up. What I mean by counter engage is like, we shouldn't be getting in a position where they can go on us and we're gonna need my ulti to like disengage. That's good. Okay, I probably could actually use my ulti here. No, doesn't matter. Just not gonna chase. Okay, let's just back off. The Jinx is kind of... That's what I mean by the Jinx being a little questionable. I don't know why Jinx went Tabis this game. That's kind of a weird boot choice. When they recently nerfed Tabis, I mean, yeah, they do have 3 AD, but... I'm pretty sure Zerkers is definitely better. I'm gonna try to ult this guy away. Okay, just back off. I wasted my ult so we could ensure that the Udyr didn't smite it. We shouldn't lose this fight. Like, if we lose this fight because I don't my ulted, that would suck. But yeah, they're just going way too ham. Just back off. Just back off. Okay, that's fine. We didn't need... Like, the thing is, the reason why I was calling for him to back off there is because we didn't need to fight. And like, I wasn't sure if we were gonna win it or not, but we did win it. That's game. This guy's pretty angry over a video game. I mean, if Janna's strong and you're playing her, there's nothing wrong with that. Let's remove the shield and range, give her less health than Sona. I'm pretty sure this guy thinks he's hot Shinshin or something. I don't know if ranting like this in lobbies has ever fixed anything in the game.